For retail investors seeking stability, the U.S. financial sector has historically been the primary hunting ground for consistent, defensive portfolio income. That holds especially true as the macroeconomic cycle adjusts in 2026. To find the most effective cash-flowing assets, we are evaluating the top 5 financial sector dividend-paying stocks listed on the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. This bar chart illustrates a central dilemma for investors. There is a massive divide within the exact same sector. On the left, we see aggressive yields nearing 4.7%. On the right, a sharp drop down to conservative distributions under 2%. Keeping yield on the vertical axis and switching the horizontal axis to market capitalization explains the gap. The drop in cash flow is the exact mathematical price investors pay to secure the institutional safety of a larger market cap. Two very different types of investors look at this data. The income optimizer wants maximum immediate cash flow. The capital preservation investor wants sleep well at night stability to protect their principal. We will evaluate the specific balance between cash flow and capital preservation for these 5 stocks. This comparison table establishes our baseline. Looking at the bottom row, Citigroup anchors the group at rank number 5 with a 1.74% forward yield, paying 60 cents per share. Operating a global financial model, Citigroup is undergoing significant restructuring. Investors face execution friction driven by regulatory overhead. Moving up one row to rank number 4, we have JPMorgan Chase, yielding 1.81%. JPMorgan maintains leading market shares across investment banking, its massive valuation acting as an anchor. The primary vulnerability is net interest margin compression from fluctuating central bank rates. The third row belongs to Bank of America, yielding 1.92%. Bank of America offers a slight income premium supported by its massive digital retail presence. The trade-off rests in lending portfolios, carrying elevated exposure to commercial real estate and consumer credit defaults if unemployment rises. Investing in this mega bank tier means explicitly accepting yields under 2%. That low return is the mandated insurance premium for holding systemically vital assets. To break past the 4% yield threshold, investors have to pivot away from national diversified banking and look towards sector specialists. Returning to our comparison table, Truist Financial claims rank number 2. The yield jumps aggressively to 4.08%, with a lower PE of 12.6, backed by a $64 billion market cap. Truist doubles the yield of national banks by operating as a super-regional holding company concentrated in the American Southeast. This sacrifices national diversification, exposing Truist to localized real estate corrections. The highest yield on the list is Prudential Financial. Trading at the lowest PE multiple, Prudential delivers the highest absolute cash flow through stable insurance asset flows. The unique vulnerability is macroeconomic exposure. If corporate equity and bond returns drop, it immediately sways their underwriting reserves. Securing yields above 4% is highly achievable, but you must accept specific, concentrated market risks instead of generalized systemic banking safety. The highest yield on the list is not a universal solution. These 5 stocks occupy distinct positions on the risk-reward spectrum based on your specific portfolio needs. This quadrant chart maps our 5 stocks. Plotting forward dividend yield on the vertical axis against market capitalization on the horizontal axis separates these companies by utility. If you are an income optimizer requiring immediate maximum cash flow, your focus belongs in this top left quadrant. Prudential and Truist offer the yields necessary to fund cash flow living, provided your portfolio can absorb regional volatility. If you are building a foundational portfolio and refuse to lose sleep over regional real estate crashes, your attention belongs in this bottom right quadrant. Even with yields under 2%, JPMorgan and Bank of America serve as the ultimate defensive anchors, providing a stable baseline for capital preservation. In the 2026 financial sector, chasing the highest number on a list is a flawed strategy. You secure your portfolio by choosing the specific yield that mathematically